This is honestly the biggest lead we've seen so far. They are ahead by 12K.
RORA!
They find him! Oh my god, RORA! He sees the opportunity. He collapses on top of him. 12K goal lead at 7 minutes into the game. RRQ are crumbling.
Impossible. Absolutely impossible. Grand finals. There we go. Nagi with the pickup once again. The implied judgment. You should have banned out this conduct. EVOS Legends, they are now on the lead, looking for the win as well. They're taking down Bin to 50%. There we go. That much of the kill being secure, but instead, Luminaire escorting that minion whip, going into the bottom side. They are trying to find the leeway. They are trying to negate them from exiting the base.
All right, 4 more seconds until Chang'e comes back. They could look to clear the waves. They're looking for some options as the wave slowly creeps into RRQ space. Here it is, the final push. They're going in for it. They're looking to destroy the crystal. The backline's in trouble. The blazing duet ain't enough. The arrival from Liam buys enough time. 5 for 3. They've done it. They have done it. Well played to your new world champions of M1. It's gonna be from Indonesia, EVOS Legends.
EVOS Legends have done it. The reverse swing complete. The curse have been broken, and now everyone hail to the new kings of Mobile Legends. Bang bang.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see them lift that trophy. Let them savor this moment here in Axiata Arena for the first M1. This is going to be your new M1 2019 champions, EVOS Legends. Congratulations.
The perfect year for the White Tigers of Indonesia. They have been looking for this for the entire...
Even Ruby DD, nababurst daw na ngayon ng BREN Esports.
Yeah, and now BREN really close. But it's still a long game. Lord na, inumpasahan dito ni Carl TZ. Back siya, nasa likod. Magka-cut off ata dito si Flap. And the positioning of BREN Esports, lamang sila dito. Hindi masyadong makalapit ang mga miyembro ng Burmese schools. This is for the Lord, potentially for the championship. Papasok si Ruby DD and BREN Esports, the discipline. Ni-reset nila yung Lord, hindi pa sila. Pero si Carl, hinahabol si Ruby DD. He smells blood, he smells a kill. Tignan mo naman, nasusunog dito. Thumbs up! Galing kay Carl TZ. Buhay pa naman dito ang BREN. Mega kill for Carl. And lamang na ang BREN Esports dito para sa turtle fight. Pero Lord fight para si Lasty ang nahuli na King's Calling. Nakagamit sila ng ultimate para BREN Esports spell blood. Blazing duet. Yan tsaka yung Zaman Force. Unstoppable. Oh my God! Tatlo ang nawala sa Burmese schools. 4 na. Double kill kay Ribo. BREN Esports in the lead. Sila pa ang makakakuha ng Lord, Kuya Rob.
Hindi lang Lord, dahil yung diversion ginamit na doon sa may bandang gitna dahil potentially na pwede na rin nilang makuha yung base turret dito sa may bandang gitna dahil dito si Kuya Ribo gumamit na ng Zaman Force with a chrono dash. Ano ngayon? Pumipili pa kayo ng Minsitar pero wala lang namang nagagawa yon dahil pumapalag-palag na ngayon dito ang mga miyembro BREN Esports.
Carl TZ blazing the wet diretso sa likod. Nahuli to si Kid. Monster kill for Carl TZ and BREN Esports. It's looking real, Philippines. Yung World Championship natin, buhay pa rin. Si tayo ang lamang. Pero lalaban pa rin ang BREN. Disiplina lang para matapos ang laban.
Oh my! The plays here from BREN Esports. Yung diversion dito ni Few. Ito yung nagbibigay ng anxiety ngayon dito for Burmese School. Hindi nila alam kung saan sila pupwesto. Hindi nila alam kung go ba doon yung BREN Esports. And somehow, itong bato na to, ultimo siya yung bato, pero ang lambot!
The Lord is here, and BREN Esports, they smell blood. 6K ang gold nila. Si Flap TZ gumugulong ngayon, dumediretso na. At BREN Esports, kinukuha nila yung mga torre dito. Bottom tower, ano wala na para sa Burmese schools. Ultimate sa nakamit na si Fio, ano po first stand. Si T sa likod, pero ito si Ribo, si Kuya mo Ribo, with the Zaman Force. Fio, Lasty, and Carl TZ sa likod. That's gonna be a 2-for-1 trade. Godlike Carl TZ, yung big duet! Carl TZ, double kill, BMI, eto na ata, Pilipinas, BREN Esports, ang inyong World Champions! BREN Esports!
Pwede ko na sabihin, pinasarap lang! Pinadalo Panalo lang na
Sinasarap lang!
Gusto ba manalo na series?
Oh my God! Bayang magiliw ang mga anak ng perlas ng...
Kung ikaw si Baloy, nilabas mo na yung alam mo yung kapag si Yami Yugi, ilalabas niya na si Dark Magician,
Oo.
nilabas niya na dito, nilabas niya na yung kanyang Pikachu. Kaso walang nangyari.
Nilabas na ang
Kinounter
Pikachu,
mo.
pre.
Nilabas na ang Pikachu.
Mula sa Yu-Gi-Oh!
Mula sa Yu-Gi-Oh! Ibang mundo yun.
Oh?
Pero nang dahil dito, look at this. Baloyski is totally shut it down. Parang Shin.
Yeah, at kailangan nilang mag-sync ng mabuti.
Ayan
Mga
na.
kaibigan,
Ayan na,
World
aray.
Championship pa rin ito. They're gonna be catching down dalawang lane para
Nako.
kay Baloyski. Baloyski!
Nako.
Handa na ang ulam mo!
Baloyski!
Let's see here! That's gonna be Edward knocking forward. Baloyski na palayo and dash down.
Ay!
Walang sagot ang mga membro ngayon ng Onyx PH.
Hindi na siya nakapag-sidestep. Inabangan ng Blacklist International si Baloy.
No.
And si Baloy nawala ng apoy.
Yeah, pre.
Oo.
Wala ka nang
Apoy, umuwi
Saan
ka na
tatakbo?
lang.
Umuwi ka na lang,
Oh,
boy.
no.
Delarski here, speaking of umuwi na lang, mga ating batang general ay makakatakas may pinakataas. Ladies and gentlemen, naglalaro pa si Edward sa may bandang baba. That's gonna be a collapse here sa mga membro ng Onyx PH. Edward will be playing it out, pero Delarski
Oh
with his
my
very thick health bar. It won't be enough. Naging 1-for-1. Nahuli si Edward.
Nahuli si Edward pero sinasabi dito ng Blacklist International, huwag nyo nang sabihin na mausang comebacks. This is Kyrie na nahuli ng
Hala.
tatlo.
Hala.
Kailangan na ata magtiwang ng mga agent Shinbu
Yeah,
dahil naaamoy na nila. If
Oh.
you smell...
And that's it! That's it, ladies and gentlemen! Isa na lamang ang natitira! Alam na nila at huwag kayong magtataka kasi walang mas malakas na bansa! Walang mas malupit! At alam nyo naman, pagdating sa M3, ang Pilipinas, champion lang ulit!
Beatrix is gonna have a little bit of problem there, but the main problem is staying inside the fight. I kind of feel like at this point, maybe OHEB has to wait for every single item, including the Haas Claw, to stay alive, because the problem is not about dishing out a damage, it's about staying alive.
And how do you stay alive against a lineup that finds angles and forces you to respond like this, even without committing? And that's what 8K gold buys you ahead of your opponent. Now, 15 minutes in, about 5 seconds away from this Lord. It's interesting to see that Blacklist, it seems like they're jockeying for position. Should they contest this?
This one, I kind of feel like they got to go for a 4-1, but now Wise eating someone.
Again, OHEB's gonna be chunked low from across the map. The snipe not connecting. Yaoi dodging away with the sprint. That's Edward jumping to the back line, but it's not enough damage to take Sanji down. He doesn't even pop the flicker. The Petrify was used already. A lot of resources spent. Sanford now jumping in, donning light, taking Venus to have a half HP. Wise looking for the opening. Edward gonna be caught in the Mystic Field once again as he jumps out with eye for an eye. Venus taken low by Benny and Sanford, who's now on Wise. Bringing him back, immobilizing him. Sanford jumps in again! He finds it! Venus forced to run away. Haji standing his ground, but Carl Teasy jumps in. The flicker out to safety as Wise is being caught by the Mystic Field. Echo looking to march down. Benny with damage. Appraiser's Brad connecting as well. Yaoi finding the kill onto Wise. Yaoi getting out. Sanford immobilizing him. 5 members strong. 2 members down from Blacklist.
Just 3 defenders for Blacks International. They still have Haji, Sanji pushing in. Look at Edward, forcing out a winner truncheon.
The mortality bot as well. Edward gonna be stunned up, immobilized, everything. He's not moving. Edward will fall. He buys the mortality in time, but he's gonna fall again to the damage coming through. The time journey saves him, but the Appraiser's Wrath kicks the Queen down. Haji locked out with a Mystic Field. The dawning light outranging the real world inflation. Sanford finds a double. Echo, they haven't just broken the code. They have shattered it. 4-0 for the Orcas.
The age of the Orcas is now. Echo are your M4 World Champions.
Winning the game, getting the checkmate, setting everything.
Take an easy turret in the middle. Further increasing their lead to 4K. And of course, they're gonna get another turret. Now Onyx, their base falls.
This is not looking good for Onyx. You can hear the cheers coming in. Maybe BREN has the energy coming in from the crowd. Boots goes in, Kyrie as well.
Does the same, now taunted up. Brought back to the team. Turtles Boy Sound's gonna be used up. Calteezy has the Appraiser's Wrath, gets chunked down. Penalty down! By Boots! Calteezy raises hands to the back. Keyboy looking for a flag right now. Goes in, but doesn't find anyone. Rough waves. Only onto one. Boots brought back once again. Owen, conceal, Earth Shatter to lock Boots down. Kyle doing the same thing.
Keyboy with the oddity. Calcium with the knock-up. Over with the follow-up. And that's the Earth Shatter to lock Onyx down.
Onyx, they made a move. That was a brave engage. Everything went right, but the damage was not enough.
Mid lane base turret at risk of getting taken down. One more shot. Two base turrets. 10 seconds on the clock for Keyboy. 6 for Boots.
Admirable coming out from Onyx to go for the play. Because Boots landed a beautiful penalty zone, but they didn't have the damage. And Sans was sitting back. In fact, CW was babysitting Sans during that time because he knows that the Khalid will eventually jump and they needed to punish. What that meant is that after the jump coming out from Boots, there wasn't any follow-up damage. Even the real-world manipulation is not enough because the Nether Realm is available. So Onyx tried to go for the play, didn't have the items to back it up, and unfortunately lost so much because of that gamble.
AP BREN now doing the Lord as Kyrie.
1 against 3.
Oh no!
Brought back and taken down. Onyx on the brink. And AP BREN capitalized. Now onto Boots. DPZ. Keyboy with the oddity. With the rough waves. The Nether Realm saves him. CW with a Purify. AP BREN are running Onyx down. Keyboy gets another South close. Super Marco has slain the mid lane.
But there's no defense. Sans is down for 30 seconds. There's a fat minion of waves in the bottom lane. And they have the Brody.
Mid lane gonna be cleared up right now by Boots. He's still holding on to the bottom wave.
The
Gonna
base!
clear it out as well.
They're gonna end
looking
this.
for the base. They're looking for the base. AP BREN, the Sky Kings have been taken down. The Golden Road to them. BREN, Lang, Malakas.
The host country has never won a World Series. Look to the stage. They kept the trophy here. They continued the domination. They are.
You get a runner's apathy on an Irithel. I have no clue. I have no clue. But at this point, this Lord should be free, right?
They're gonna start it up. Lord for the taking here. It's already taken. Kirk gets it.
Raging Sandstorm, Brusco. Gonna be taken down. Yehezki with the Sky Piercer stack. Crucible Blood into the back line. Super Prince not able to pop in the RWM just yet as Kelra jumps with the heavy crossbow. Power wildness onto Kelra, but Aran gets deleted.
The peel is perfect. Kelra has the space, and Witty, as well as Aran, will not be able to create the opening that they were looking for.
And look at that, just as you think, you know, he's so aggressive on this Aerothil, able to jump in. Now he also gets some defense with a Wind of Nature pickup, able to deal with some of that pressure, physical damage that might be set up from even Fabian here. They work with this Lord at push now, taking the goal lead a little bit further. FNOP will get ready to march towards the base. They already got some work done on these turrets. And so Team Liquid Indonesia in a precarious situation on this defense. They have to be able to clear things out and keep things contained and together. They're going to rely on the setup potential and maybe even the Cursed Blood. Spear of Alpha won't land from King Kong.
It's a short cooldown, totally fine here, and I think the Team Liquid ID need to play this defensively. Sacrifice an inhibitor, sure, but this game needs to drag on because they're so close to their next item power spike. 39 to 43.
The siege continues. That's a quad shadow to the back. King Kong with the Spear of Alpha baited out. The primal wrap from Kirk as well, though. 2 base turrets taken down. Now 1 more up top. Kelra sent to deal with it. A few more shots into the turret. It will survive for a bit. Kelra wants to go for it. Walks up a few more times. 1 more time. That Sonata keeps him at bay.
Team Liquid ID wants to hold on to that one. Fabian jumps in.
Shadow kill, Spear of Alpha, bringing him back again. The quad shadow back from Fabian and the damage. RWM locking them down inside. It has heal with the Crimson Beacon locking Super Prince up. Now it's an all-in into the back line. Aaron Chicky getting it. Raging Sandstorm from Busco. Kelra in the base. Looking for the end moment. Steel idea clear out the wave. And Kelra will be able to escape, but King Kong have dealt with him.
Oh no, the minions are starting to push it. They're running out. It's one.
Thunder heralds their unstoppable reign. Unscathed, unrivaled, their legends proclaimed. Bow down to the empire of Fnatic, Onyx, Philippines!
Axiata Arena, make some noise for your heralds of thunder! Let me hear you scream!
I will flicker ha.
Ayaw talaga.
Kulit mo ha. Ayun na.
Talaga. Ayan, Phantom Steed ha. Sumabog na rin yung Lord sa itaas na bahagi.
Kalma, disiplina.
Walang disiplina.
5 letters.
Yung mga copy-paste.
Copy-paste. Naka-ready yung comment section.
May mga mahahabang message.
Kalma lang sa Aurora. 9k gold lead. Pwede natin kunin yung Torre. Okay, papasok pa sila. Pumasok na sila. Ay!
Oh my goodness, nailabag na rin. Saman Force! Namatay nakakalit si Nino. Pasok si Edward sa likod. Ang baba na buhay ni Alex. Pasag na yung Torre sa may bandang itaas. Lalaban pa ba sila dito? Natawag na rin si Marvel. Yasuke yung mamamatay. Gayon din naman itong si Hijomi! At kailangan nang umatras si Alex. Wala sila mga
Minions na lang, minions.
Wala sila mga minions. Si Hijomi pipili din pa rin talagang pigilan. Anak ng dugo! Aurora Gaming! Papatayin na rin itong si Hijomi! At muling magpapatuloy ang tradisyon para sa ika-6 na taon ng dominasyon at ang hihiranging kampiyon ng M7 walang iba kundi ang Aurora Gaming Philippines!
The Northern Lights sweeps El Familia to continue the Philippine legacy!
On ground no more, you win! Ngayon ang pagkakataon to sing in the glory para sa Aurora Gaming Philippines. Sobrang worth it nung grind. Yung 5 letra na lagi nilang nababasa. Sige, type nyo lang. Papalitan namin yung from C to champion. Kampiyon na ng mundo ang Aurora Gaming Philippines. 4-0 mga pre.
World-class performance.
Oh my
From
goodness.
chokers to winners.
Men, finally!
Finally.